This is some fun right-wing on right-wing action we got right here. So
Oh,
apparently,
hell
here's a
yeah.
police officer outside the Ron DeSantis book event in Leesburg, Florida, was told to remove anyone wearing Trump from the line.
And that's
So,
Laura Loomer, by the way.
oh yeah, that is.
Yep.
Oh, this is super low volume. Let me see if I can turn this.
It gets a little bit louder towards like the middle.
Because of what you're wearing?
Because they told me to say anybody wearing Trump has to go right now.
Oh!
During the signing.
Free speech.
During the signing.
Free
Okay,
speech.
I'm sorry, guys. I have to call LPD now.
That's fine. There you go. That's all right.
This is great.
So yeah, that's gonna be that's one that Trump should hold on to. Like if you know, because it's not showing DeSantis in a good light. I don't think for
You
their
treated my
freedom.
supporters very unfairly. They were very unkind to them. Like I love to see the fascist on fascist violence like this because it's so cathartic to see them get the shit back that they put out into the world. I don't know if any of you remember this, but during the 2016 Republican primary, one of Trump's supporters was addressed by Ted Cruz. I think he heckled Ted Cruz. So Ted Cruz tried to talk to this Trump supporter to, I guess, reason with him. And the whole time, regardless of what Ted was saying, he just kept screaming, lying Ted, fake news, you're lying Ted. And like Ted Cruz tried so hard to reason with him. He's like, listen, he says that he wants to kill the families of ISIS. And he just, nope, you're lying Ted. And I love it because this is the same people who they court. So when it gets turned back on them, when they realize that like this is the bed that they've lied in, like it's really beautiful to see. So I hope we get that with DeSantis bearing the brunt of all of the craziness of Trump's supporters. That would be really great to see. It'd make the GOP primaries a lot more enjoyable than they're already going to be.
You guys sound a little like robots. Is that just me, or is it sounding? Is it just on my end?
Just you. I can't
I
remember.
think it's just you. Everyone sounds good to me.
Yeah, same.
We're all
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I only got one more clip here, and it's just it's I actually haven't watched this, but I heard it's well, it is how it's described.
Oh boy.
They're this is Fox News in a Florida diner, and
I
apparently
saw this one.
cannot find a DeSantis supporter. So,
Hi, Lawrence. First off, Metro Diner here. I got a question for you. Ready?
Hold on, just press pause for a second. I love the setup here. Like, obviously, they just walked into a diner completely off the cuff, and people are just going about their morning like they always do, circling around the outside of the dining area. What are all those people doing lined up at that wall? Very bizarre.
standing room in this diner.
I mean, it's
standing room.
yeah, very clear that they made it at the very least an announcement that Fox News was coming to town.
I'm also noticing there's some music in the background, so if this is cut out later in the VOD, people understand why. But hopefully that music goes away.
2024. Who's pumped up for the election? All right. Rapid fire. Who's your man? Who's your woman?
My man, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Christie, no. Christie, no.
Who's your man?
Trump.
Or woman?
I'd say Trump.
Trump. A lot of Trump fans.
That music is
Nikki
getting.
Haley.
And Nikki Haley.
Donald Trump and Nikki Haley.
All right. So far.
I like Jimmy
Why the hell
Dore.
Why is All Star playing? This is really annoying me.
Yeah.
I should probably stop that because it's gonna like take down my entire channel. But,
Yeah, I think we got the idea here.
Yes,
That
we got the idea.
a diner in Florida. You'd think some of them would be for DeSantis. I think he eventually gets to one woman who's like, "Yeah, I like DeSantis or Trump," but yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear.
It's kind of surprising considering it's Florida. Like I
Yeah.
thought it'd be a little more
I mean,
divided, but I don't know.
I don't think it's too surprising. I mean, I think there
well,
was maybe
based on polls, but I know we can't all trust polls. But based on polls, DeSantis has been leading in Florida over Trump. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see it. I think as DeSantis is out there more, he's people will see right through him that he's got nothing. And as Trump continues to get his groove back, He's clearly going to it's not even going to be close. It's going to be Trump.
I think
It's
if
gonna be
Republicans
Trump.
Republicans, if they really want evil to prevail, they should go with DeSantis. Like
Oh,
if I were a
agree.
Republican and I wanted
I
to
think
see
he's worse. Yeah.
I wanted to see a new world order, I'm going DeSantis all day. Like
Yeah.
that's true
But-
umbrage energy.
They vote with feeling, right? Like it's charisma. So when it goes to like that's what it is. Trump has the charisma, DeSantis doesn't. So Trump's going to win out because he's going to be the alpha in the room, and they're gonna, you know, what DeSantis is doing in Florida, I guess, comes second, really.
I mean, I think
how
that's
Trump
better
makes
for
them
us.
feel.
I personally think it's better for. I think that's better for us or better for
It is.
Democrats to have Trump. I think that's better
Yes.
going against Trump.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
ultimately, if the Republicans don't realize what the devil has handed them in DeSantis, who am I to push them towards the devil's light? So you know, but they should go with DeSantis because that's the evil motherfucker. He's gonna get some because he's gonna do it. To me, like I said, DeSantis's strength is he is the evil of yesteryear, where Republicans were able to do all the evil things they wanted under the cloak of civility and ideology and belief system. And DeSantis does that. He returns them more to that. But if they want to go, listen, if they want to go flashy, who am I to stop them? But Donald Trump is better for us, I think, because because the thing about Donald Trump is all the hatred is already mobilized against him. Everybody,
Yes.
like Democrats right now, don't have anybody compelling that we're putting forward. But if you could give people the old fare they felt of, oh Jesus, not Donald Trump, because they don't know. People who aren't paying attention don't know DeSantis the same way. They don't have the same level of we need to rush out for him. But if you say Donald Trump, they're like, oh no, nobody wants to go back there. So they'll come out because that's the thing. Even though I always say Biden, the only reason Donald Trump is the best thing that ever happened to Joe Biden. Joe Biden would never be president of the United States if it weren't for Donald Trump. Period.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Nobody felt strongly for it, but it's the most votes ever cast. Okay, they're like
not there. He talks to ghosts. Like, no, he talks to ghosts. The president of the United States should not talk to people who aren't there. That's not normal. That's scary as fuck. Okay, I say that as a non-American. I don't want to see that. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to see a podium with the most powerful human being on the planet talking to a human being who isn't there. It should not happen.
Wait, did Donald Trump talk to ghosts?
No. Joe Biden did. Well, I'm sure Trump has at one point or another. Trump talks to
ghosts. Well, in fairness to Biden,
yes.
Biden. I've been under the impression that Biden's no longer with us. So when you think about it, like, that actually, you're disrespectful.
He's slowly making the transition to the
that
other
man
side
is
of the house.
communicating on the realm, the plane that he exists. Okay, you don't see him, but Biden sees him. Okay, he's got his foot, one foot in, one foot out.
If he can go past Trump, I'm happy. Then hell yeah.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Come.
Welcome to the Come Zone.